Yo, yo, yo! Congratulations. Salute. I want to shout out everybody in the community on another, the conclusion to another amazing and incredibly profitable NFL season, concluding in 2022. It was a great, great ride. A lot of amazing and perfect weeks that concluded with Super Bowl 56. The NFL's one of the NFL's most obvious scriptings that have happened over the past, I say, 5 years. I want to say congratulations to the veterans, to the Sharks. I want to say I appreciate all the well wishes, all the positive messages that we're receiving all across every social platform, just for the work that we've put in on this NFL season. All the work that's been published prior is available on the Patreon for people to go back, check, just get familiar with it, and just see how we were able to just dominate this NFL season, right? All leading up to February 13th, Super Bowl 56, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how scripted this NFL Super Bowl was, just the connection to specific numbers, and why it happened the way it happened, why it played out the way it played out, and also the connection to other things that have gone on previously in the last year or 18 months, right? So we're gonna dive into all that, but if you're in here, just click that like button, smash it. Once the video goes up, tell a friend, publish the video, put it on, share it on all social medias, because we want to take advantage of the Super Bowl hype, right? It's the day after the Super Bowl. We want to take advantage of some free promotion, and just the YouTube algorithm of all Super Bowl 56 published content on their platform, right? So we'll get into the game, and I'm gonna show you guys some things that I made my community aware of prior to the game, and speaking specifically about this game, well, we'll get into it now. But just salute to everybody. Appreciate you. I see the mods in here. Salute to you guys. So let's check it out, right? So we'll start with, once again, the Los Angeles Rams defeated the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cinderella story of the year, the Cincinnati Bengals. But it comes to an end in Super Bowl 56. Another heartbreak ending for a Cleveland franchise, right? Score is very indicative of a couple of things. But obviously, one of the things that we felt supremely confident was that the Cincinnati Bengals plus the points was a very, very confident lay, for many, many reasons. Obviously, the Los Angeles Rams, money line was a ridiculously not profitable bet. Obviously, laying on -2 or -$220 to win $100 was not a super beneficial line, right? That was one of the reasons why we did not request this line. -200 and -$220 is well beyond our range of responsibly attacking games. Regardless of it being the Super Bowl, there was absolutely very, very little value in attacking a game where the favorite was a -200 and -$220, right? We don't really gain a lot of credibility by calling a -$220 money line favorite. There's nothing. There's no no dazzle, and there's nothing that we possibly can financially is the way in which we're gonna benefit from this game, and laying over 2-1 negative is not a beneficial strategy in the long run, right? And we practiced that all throughout the NFL season, and we kept that discipline and that strategy even in this specific game, right? We did not want to recommend or gone beyond the strategy that we've been promoting throughout the whole entire season. Regardless of it being a Super Bowl, there was many ways to attack this game, and the real winners of these games, of this specific game, is not anybody who bet the Los Angeles Rams to win money line. Now, the real winners of this game were the Cincinnati Bengals backers at the +4.5 points. As you guys can see, the Los Angeles Rams won by 3 points, which means they did not cover the 4.5 point spread. And the reason why everyone who took the Cincinnati Bengals at +4.5 points is because of the amount of money you need to risk to return $100, right? So everything is based off of the return of $100. If you risked the Cincinnati Bengals plus 4.5 points was about a minus 115 to win $100. So you had to pay a little bit of a tax at around $15 to $20, depending on which book or online casino you decide to lay your action with. But it returned $100, right? Which is a way better return at laying minus 220 to return $100, right? Now, obviously, the amount that you have to risk is really it's a non-factor when you win the bet, but also it's just about the strategy in general, right? So Cincinnati Bengals at plus 4.5 points, in which they covered. You only had to lay minus 120 or minus 115 to bring a return of 100. In that case, you were able to win a lot more money by risking a lot less. So for example, if you risked $1,000 on the Rams money line, it returned a little bit less than around $500, right? So you made about half of your money. However, if you risked $1,000 on the Cincinnati Bengals plus the 4.5 points, it returned between almost $750 to $850, depending on that price that you paid and what price you caught that at. So obviously a way better return. As high as almost a 30 to 35% increase on your return if you were taking the Cincinnati Bengals plus the 4.5 points, right? So just strategy wise and just explaining to you guys kind of money line point spreads and all that. The real winners of this game, as I want to repeat, are the Cincinnati Bengal backers plus the points. As you guys can see, they covered, and they were late in the fourth quarter with about 6-7 minutes left. They were in a super advantageous position and kind of a no-lose situation with a 4-point lead. Regardless of what happened, they were gonna be in a great position to cover that 4.5 points, right? So congratulations to all you, all the veterans and the sharks of this community. Everybody who reached out and decided to take advantage of the consultations that we've been offering and the strategy calls that we've been offering recently to kind of really hammer down and aggressively attack the best scenario, as well as responsibly doing it, right? Keeping in place the strategies that we've been promoting all year, as well as being able to get a solid return on your money, right? So congratulations to you guys. But let's get into the exactly some of the things that were going on, right? So obviously we put out early, as soon as it happened, that Drake, obviously the sixth god, he placed a significant amount of money on not only the Los Angeles Rams to defeat the Cincinnati Bengals, but a bunch of prop bets, including Odell Beckham Jr. to score a touchdown, right? So once this was published, we pretty much put this out to the community to pay attention, to also keep this in the back of your mind, that Drake, aka the Sixth God, placed a significant amount of money on the Super Bowl, backing up the Rams, right? Also, Drake has always had a connection to Odell Beckham Jr. In the history, he's appeared in some content, as well as they've been photoed in several places together. But just highlighting one specific video, it's called "Laugh Now, Cry Later," and this was a scene from that specific video where you have OBJ, who is currently Cleveland Brown, throwing a pass to Drake. So we'll just view, fair use is in place. So we'll just show this real quick. There you have OBJ, and just taking part in the Drake video, right? So Drake and OBJ have that connection, and I just wanted to highlight that for you guys. Cosmetically, these are just some of the things that I wanted to point out to you guys, right? And then obviously after the game, you have Von Miller, who spoke about that it was bigger than football for him. He dedicated to this game to his family and his kids, as well as Demaryius Thomas, which is very interesting because Demaryius Thomas passed away in 2021 during the NFL season, and he passed away on December 9th, the day leaving 22 days left in the year, and there was a bunch of rituals that happened with Demaryius Thomas. Obviously, he passed away at the age of 33. A big number in Freemasonry, as well as football. So Very, very symbolic. And he also died and was born in the state of Georgia. And he also played at the University of Georgia Tech, which is what we want to highlight. And speaking about just this continued narrative of Georgia, and George, the female and the male version of the name George, right? So let's get into it, right? So talking and specifically about the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 56, whichever quarterback won that Super Bowl was going to be the 34th quarterback to win a Super Bowl, right? The 34th different quarterback to win a Super Bowl. And what I want to point out is Matthew Stafford. He just recently celebrated his 34th birthday 6 days prior to the Super Bowl, right? Matthew Stafford is a University of Georgia alumni, and the reason why that's important, right, is because what we'll highlight right here, as you guys can see, he's a very, very active alumnus when it comes to the University of Georgia. But Georgia also has that Freemason logo on their helmet, which is the G, which represents geometry. It's very, very important in Freemasonry and the occultist. And obviously, the number 34 has numerology of 7. So he became the 34th quarterback to win the Super Bowl, after recently just celebrating his 34th birthday. And this Super Bowl 56 was actually 34 days after the University of Georgia won the national championship, right? So just speaking about that number 34, and obviously he wore the number 7 at Georgia. The numerology of 34, 3 plus 4 is 7. All of this is very, very symbolic, right? 34 days prior to Super Bowl 56, University of Georgia won the national championship, right? And also, speaking about Matthew Stafford, we speak about this number very, very often. And what that is that he has the ritual birthday. His birthday is actually 2/7, which is, like the number 27. Ritual equaling 27. We always speak about this number when it comes to rituals, right? The number 27 is always, very, very relevant and obvious in these ritual things that continue to happen. He has the 2/7 birthday, like the number 27, ritual number. And what's interesting about that also is because Matthew Stafford, with this Super Bowl 56 win, he keeps the AFC on 27 Super Bowl wins, right? The 2/7 birthday, like 27, ritual 27, keeps the AFC on 27 Super Bowls. And we're heading into next year, the 103rd NFL season, and we speak about numbers and their relationships all the time. 103 is the 27th prime number. As you guys know, 103 to 27 prime. The AFC remains on 27 Super Bowls, leading into, the 103rd NFL season, right? So how symbolic. And these games always take place on a Sunday, Sunday being named after the sun, and obviously sun equaling 27, right? So just highlighting right there in reverse ordinal. Just pointing that out to you guys, right? So all about the number 27. 27 is very, very prevalent. And just going back to the Georgia connection, right? Matt Stafford being a Georgia alumnus. Obviously, the University of Georgia just recently won the national championship. Speaking about the number Georgia equals 44 in the purest cipher, full reduction, right? We also have the name Matt Stafford equaling 44 in the exact same cipher, 44, right? Matt Stafford came from Detroit. He was traded from Detroit to Los Angeles, Detroit equaling 44 as well. Super Bowl 56 was on February 13th, which is the 44th day of the year, right? Now, referencing the number 44, how it connects directly back to Georgia, the recent national championship, because we're connecting just scripted sports all across different avenues in the last year to 18 months. University of Georgia, the recent national champions, Georgia equaling 44. This Super Bowl 56 is on the 44th day of the year. Matt Stafford equaling 44. Came from the city of Detroit equaling 44. And, obviously in Georgia, Atlanta is located in Georgia. Atlanta Braves being the recent MLB national champions. MLB champions, right? And I want you guys to pay attention to and you guys can see exactly what Vince Scully tweeted in reference to the number 44 and the Atlanta Braves championship that recently happened, right? He said, "Would you believe in the year of Hank Aaron passed away, the Braves won 44 games before the All-Star break, 44 games after the All-Star break, and won the World Series in the 44th week of the year." Hank Aaron, of course, wore the number 44. So look at all those 44 connections, right? 44 games prior to the All-Star break, 44 games after. They won the World Series in the 44th week of the year, and it was in homage to Hank Aaron, who wore the number 44, and the Atlanta Braves in Truist Park, which is their home field, they had the number 44 embedded in the grass in the outfield, right? So all connecting back to the number 44. Very, very incredible how one number continues to like ring and reign supreme, right? Obviously, the Super Bowl 56 being played on the 44th day of the year. All of this is very, very symbolic and very important. Okay? Now, let's get into the next part of it, which is Sean McVay. Okay? Sean McVay has the birthday of January 24th. Okay, which is very, very... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Before we get on to Sean McVay, just going and speaking back and referencing once again the number 34, right? We had Matthew Stafford becoming the 34th quarterback to win the Super Bowl. 34 days after his alma mater, Georgia, wins the national championship, right? He just celebrated his 34th birthday. And the only Super Bowl that the Rams have previously won is Super Bowl 34. So, how can all this be a coincidence? It's not. It's scripted by the numbers, paying specific homage to these very, very synchronized and numerical patterns that continue to happen. Speaking about the number 34, once again. Okay? Number 34. Now we were on to the number 44, and we spoke about the connections to 44, Georgia, Super Bowl 46, 44th day of the year. Matthew Stafford equaling 44. Coming from Detroit, equaling 44. And then the Atlanta Braves connection, to their recent championship and all the 44s that they connected with, right? Right here, once again, Vince Scully, thank you for pointing that out in major media. Now, going back to Sean McVay. Sean McVay has the January 24th birthday, which is a very, very symbolic day. Why? It's because January 24th is the anniversary of Super Bowl 16. Super Bowl 16 is a previous Super Bowl in which the Cincinnati Bengals took place in and were defeated. Right? So how symbolic that the coach of the Los Angeles Rams, who defeated the Cincinnati Bengals in Super Bowl 56, has the birthday of Super Bowl 16, which is a similar Super Bowl where the Cincinnati Bengals lost to the San Francisco 49ers, another California-based team. Okay? Another California-based team. Now, if you go back in history, you will see that the Cincinnati Bengals have taken place in 3 Super Bowls. Super Bowl 16, Super Bowl 23, and now Super Bowl 56. Every Super Bowl that they've taken part in, they've faced a California team. 2 times against the San Francisco 49ers, based out of California, and now in the 3rd Super Bowl they've taken part in against the Los Angeles Rams, also being located in California. Now, why that's very interesting is because, and we'll talk about it right now, California celebrates its birthday or its admission into the Union, right, on September 9th. Okay? September 9th. 9/9, like the number 99. And this year's NFL season started on September 9th. So it was a big clue from the very beginning of the NFL season because it started on California's birthday. And we knew from the beginning of the season that the Super Bowl was going to be located in SoFi Stadium, which is located in California. So you have the football season starting on 9/9, like the number 99, on California's birthday, who was admitted to the Union on September 9th, right? Also, Super Bowl 56, we had number 9 Joseph Burrow going against number 9 Matthew Stafford, another 99, all paying homage right back to 99, in which the NFL season started on California's birthday. Okay, not an accident, happening directly on purpose, paying respect and paying homage to of course the number 99, as well as the individual number of 9, and the state of California as well, who is the ultimate winner in this whole scripted situation, because they hosted the Super Bowl, they made a shit ton of money, right? They were the favorite, the betting favorite, and they also get all the additional revenue, and they also have recently moved to California, so now this is pretty much going to boost morale in the city, supporting the Los Angeles Rams moving forward in that $1 billion stadium that they've recently just put together, and just more and more symbolic rituals that are going to continue to happen in this stadium, right? The halftime show was a big Los Angeles themed halftime show and ritual as well, that you guys could go back and look at. A lot of Los Angeles natives, including Snoop Dogg, and a lot of the things that we wanted to point out today just pretty much circles back on all the numbers that should have became obvious as the NFL season began to progress, right? The start date of it being started on 9/9, like the number 99, California's birthday, a big clue. We should have been on top of that, as well as just all the connections to the number 99. As you guys can see, Aaron Donald was the star player for the Los Angeles Rams, who made the game-winning tackle. As you guys can see, wears the number 99, right? Very symbolic. His career has been very synced with the number 99. Odell Beckham, recently got injured against the playing for the Cleveland Browns against the Cincinnati Bengals, comes into this game, scores a touchdown, and gets injured once again versus the same team, the Cincinnati Bengals, right? How crazy is that you suffer pretty much catastrophic injuries twice in your career versus the same team? Is that what are the chances of that happening? What are the chances that California celebrates winning Super Bowl 56 in their home stadium located in California after the NFL season started on California's birthday, 9/9, right? Paying homage right back to their star player, Aaron Donald, who had the game-winning tackle, who wears the number 99, right? Very symbolic. All this stuff that happened, going by the numbers, pointing out these, obvious scripted rituals that continue to happen in the NFL. And, a lot of people should have won a lot of money on this Super Bowl, but attacking, the Cincinnati Bengals, covering that 4.5-point spread, right? That was the best avenue to take when attacking this game, is when it comes to amount of risk, return on your investment, was the obvious play. But the numbers and the scripting is what we want to highlight and point out. Super Bowl 56 was scripted from the very beginning of this NFL season, okay? From the very beginning, going all the way back to the initial start date of the NFL season, and referencing that number 99, okay? 99 started their season this year for the Los Angeles Rams, as well as concluded their season with number 99 tackling Joseph Burrow in the Super Bowl of 9, of quarterbacks, 9 versus 9, to bring the Lombardi Trophy home to the state of California on their birthday. You know what I mean? Not on their birthday, but celebrating their birthday, California's admission to the Union. So very symbolic. One of the biggest obvious rituals the NFL has put together recently. Again, there wasn't really too much money to be won on Los Angeles Rams money line bet of negative $220 to bring a return of a possible 100. It's a very shameful line to attack. It's a very shameful line to even brag about. But once again, it's always good to be correct. But obviously, the most beneficial financially, as well as stress wise, the greatest line to attack prior to this game starting was the Cincinnati Bengals plus the points. Obviously, there were solid riddles on both sides. And as we often speak about, and as our experience has taught us over the years in dealing with Jamachi and these scripted sports leagues, whenever an underdog has an amazing riddle, they may oftentimes not win the game, but they more oftentimes than not cover the point spread. And that's one of the great things about my community specifically is the expertise and the experience connected to attacking these games and paying attention to these to these lines and where you might gain an edge. Okay, because obviously you're not going to feel too comfortable risking almost a negative 250 to bring back a return of 100. However, you would have felt supremely confident about risking a $115 to bring a possible return back of your $100, right? You would have been able to risk more to win more as opposed to taking the Los Angeles Rams, risking more to win less on the money line, right? So it's all about the returns. That's what we continue to preach. It's all about the correct strategies, using gematria the intelligent and correct way, applying it with very responsible disciplines as well as amazing strategies, and that's exactly what we've done this entire NFL season, and that's why we had the amazing and incredible season we did. It's very indicative of the work we put in and the consistency that we've been able to show, and it's really unmatched. So salute to everybody in my community as it continues to grow. I appreciate you guys, and salute to everybody that's reached out already on social media. I will be returning your messages. All the tickets that are coming in. Profits that have been won off of this game, as well as lives that we continue to change through gematria and predicting these scripted sports outcomes. That's always amazing to see and amazing to read as well, right? Because things are changing on a daily basis all across the world. People are losing their jobs, people are losing their livelihood. The government restrictions are becoming more and more invasive, and your everyday life, your liberties are being attacked every single day, right? And even knowing that the Super Bowl 56 is in fact a ritual itself, it is amazing to profit off of it and come out on top, right? Again, we really hate to promote even watching these games because because we're aware of what they're doing, but at the same time we show on a very consistent basis, more consistent than others, how exactly gematria continues to be the key tool when it's used correctly in predicting these scripted sports outcomes. Yesterday was no different, right? So congratulations once again to the community, and hopefully you guys can share this video and promote this video and show exactly how scripted this Super Bowl 56 ritual was, right? We connected the national championship in football with the Major League Baseball championship with the National Football League championship, as well as four key numbers being 27, 34, 44, and 99 or 9, right? So once again, salute to you guys. Salute to everybody that was on the correct side of this game. Salute to everybody that that aggressively attacked the greatest line that was available to us, which was prior to the game starting the Cincinnati Bengals plus 4.5 points, right? Which is the game that they specifically. The line that they specifically covered at the end, and they were in a great position in the fourth quarter to solidify that win. Regardless of what the Los Angeles Rams were able to do, we know that they were in a position to not go up by more than 4 points late in the fourth quarter, which was very calming and very comfortable for my community as well. So and just showing you guys once again the two previous Super Bowls in the Bengals' history was 1988, 1981, where they lost to the other California team, the San Francisco 49ers, right? Both times. So now the Bengals, we have to look out for that moving forward, and in the future, um, is the Cincinnati Bengals have they have really bad luck when it comes to facing these California teams in the Super Bowl, San Francisco as well as the Los Angeles Rams, right? So congratulations once again. I want to say happy Valentine's Day to all the people out there, right? And it came right in time. Obviously our community was blessed to be in an amazing financial position to be able to celebrate these pagan holidays, right? Even though the holiday is fake, obviously you got a little bit more money in your pocket to celebrate and champion, your significant other, show them exactly why they mean so much to you, how much they mean to you and how much you care for and love them, as well as celebrating the people that continue to support you, right? You definitely want to acknowledge them and make it known, and make people feel comfortable with the fact that they celebrate others, right? And hopefully that can be more contagious and promoted and vibrated throughout the world. And on that note, we're gonna get up out of here. I want to say, once again, congratulations, salute, and on another conclusion to an amazing NFL season, right? Look forward to the next one. We look forward to continuing to dominate the NBA. The streak continues currently. Our last 26 picks. We are 25-1 across the NFL and the NBA. In our last 26 plays, or 27, 26-1, whatever you want to call it. So, congratulations, and we'll keep the momentum going. For those of you not already a member of my community, the link will be in the description for anybody who wants to join up and get in tune. And my social media is in the link as well. If you want to come on over, and we're trying to grow those platforms as well. So that's MRFUTUR, the number 3 and S on Instagram and Twitter. And we want to get the word out as well. So enjoy your pagan holiday, enjoy the win, enjoy a great NFL season. We've been enjoying a supremely beneficial and financially beneficial NBA season, and we look forward to continuing that more. So enjoy your day, and as we love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. And continue to support those who genuinely support you, and be very cautious of the people that you choose to support. And I'll leave it on that note. All right, take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Yes, sir. For those of you not familiar, my name is Victor, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. So on the way out, I'll just check in with the chat and see what's going on. Congratulations and salute to everybody. I see you guys all over the chat. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Okay, got a lot of interesting comments. All right, take care and enjoy yourselves.